Roth for bringing us into the room with so much beautiful music. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Thursday in the Daily Antidote of Song as we continue with our Institute of Musical Traditions and Carpe Diem Arts Week in partnership with the Institute of Musical Traditions and David Eisner, who's in the room hosting with us today. And as we welcome David Roth, who is the artist who'll be sharing a song, let's all say hi to David and to David. And now let's say hello to Facebook Live. Hello, gang. We are so glad you are all with us out there today. Thank you for joining. And hi, of course, to everybody in this room. Katie Abadou, who's running the tech for us today. Suzanne, hello. Barbara in Massachusetts, hello. Great to see you. Hi, Jane in the UK or in Pennsylvania. Hello to Al. Nice to have you today. Deborah in Kentucky. Susan in Ohio. Mabel and a cinnamon bear coming in from Massachusetts. Hello, Deli in Maryland and Becky in Vancouver. Dan in Vienna, Virginia. Trish in Victoria. Hello, Kim from the Ubuntu Choirs Network. Hello to Katie Abadou's mom, Pat. Hello to Aloysius in his car, no looking at the screen in Massachusetts. Hello to Carol in Connecticut. Rick in Vermont. Rick Pellieri is actually singing with us tomorrow. And hello also, Mariana. Nice to see you too. Hello to Kevin in New Hampshire. Good to see you. And hello to Judy. Nice to see you today. I'm not sure if you're new to us. We're glad you're here. Sheila in Florida. Kate in Charlottesville. Janet in Georgia. And Isabel in Florida, Kathleen in Albuquerque, Michelle and Steve, hello, glad you are here today. Arlene in California, Christiana and Bob, great to see you guys today, coming in from Maryland, Sarah in Texas, and Anne, hello, coming in from Maryland. Bonnie and Ione are here in the house. Well, that's a nice surprise. We might have some surprises up our sleeves too. Hello, Ida in Poland. We are so happy to have a little one in the room and coming all the way in from Poland, no less. Great to see you, sweetie. Hello to Jamie in Victoria, Doug in Vermont, Caroline in DC, Susan in Seattle, Barb in Virginia, Rosie, which is not Rosie, it's Nicola coming in from the UK. Hello, Nicola, we're happy to see your smiling face. Gwyn, hello. Karen in Oregon, hello. Jim Harkless coming in from Maryland, also glad to see your smiling face. Jazz Beer, hello. Storm in Massachusetts. Jim in New York City, who actually, that was a good big smile. He's getting a smile too. Beth, hello, nice to see you today. And Janet and Peter in Toronto, or at least the Peter half at this moment. And there's the Janet half. Nice to see you. Hello, Miriam. Nice to have you with us today. And let's see, we have Anne in New York. We have Harriet in Chicago, Tom in Victoria, Sid also in Victoria, Mommy in New Jersey, Nancy's Irish Cow coming in from Washington State, Martha in Oregon. Everybody take a deep breath. Nancy in Vermont, and Fred in Maryland, and Annette in California, Lynn in Connecticut, Sandy in the Yukon, and folks, and Dion, hello, coming in from Mass. Folks not on video, Sandra and Karen, and let's see, Valerie, Bob, Ruth, Karen, Cricket, Sarah, Laura, so glad all of you are here today. Betsy, Washington Rebels, hello. Really glad that all of you guys have joined today to sing along with David Roth and to be part of our Institute of Musical Traditions Carpe Diem Arts Week. And let's all take another breath. So part, of course, of the joy of singing together is the joy aspect of it. And part of it also is the peace aspect of it. And I'm going to turn it over to David Eisner from the Institute of Musical Traditions, who is going to tell us about the peace-inducing artist who we have in the room with us today. Thank you, David Eisner.
Welcome, everybody. It's wonderful to be here. It's really wonderful to reunite not only with Carpe Diem and Institute of Musical Traditions working together, but to reunite with my old buddy David Roth. We go back so far that we used to play basketball together when our knees were both good. And look at that. There it is. An original.
It's my 1991 Wheaties box from the championship Chicago Bulls. You think I should eat them?
Yeah, nah, probably not. It'll destroy the value. It might destroy your innards too. Okay, so, gosh, in this brief sound check, one of the songs, I'm not going to give it away, obviously, but the one that you've been practicing and working on for at least, 15 or 20 minutes. It's amazing. And it reminded me of all the times that we've worked together in concert, and how you can get to the essence of the song and the essence of the meanings and put it in a way where people go, wow, why didn't I think of it that way? Or why didn't I write it that way? Or that's a tremendous way to express that feeling. You know, people oftentimes downplay the role of the singer-songwriter for basically being too average or too mundane or too predictable. And you're never any of those things, and it's just great. And you just continue to stay not only in the moment, but give us an eye on the future. And well, that's it. That's my easy introduction, because today I guess I'm 90% fan and 10% co-host. So take it away. Hit us with something.
Oh, thanks, David. So great to see you, and what it takes to get together, right? Well, here's a song written during the pandemic, and the words are kind of in the chat, but they might change a little bit because it's kind of a zipper song, which means it's easy for you to sing and pick up. And I think I'll just get right into it so that we can deconstruct this whole thing at some point. I'm looking for more kindness in this world. I'm looking for more kindness in this world. If it's there and I don't see it, I guess I'm gonna get to be it. I'm just looking for more kindness in this world. Sing with me, let's do that one. I'm looking for more kindness in this world. I'm looking for more kindness in this world. If it's there and I don't see it, I guess I'm gonna get to be it. I'm just looking for more kindness in this world. What else are you looking for? I'm looking for more loving in this world. I'm looking for more loving in this world. If it's there and I don't see it, I guess I'm gonna get to be it. I'm just looking for more loving in this world. All right, we change it up. This is what I'm seeing, we're in trouble A to Z, and there's no quick solution anyone is willing to make. Even though it may be glaring, it is time to be more daring, and it's time to be more caring, for goodness sake. I'm looking for more peace in this world. There it is. I'm looking for more peace in this world. If it's there and I don't see it, I guess I'm gonna get to be it. I'm just looking for more peace in this world. And I'm looking for compassion in this world. I'm looking for compassion in this world. If it's there and I don't see it, I guess I'm gonna get to be it. I'm just looking for compassion in this world. Oh, this is what I see. It's complicated A to Z, and there's no quick solution anyone is willing to make. Even though it may be glaring, it is time to be more daring, and it's time to be more caring, for goodness sake. I'm looking for more justice in this world. I'm looking for more justice in this world. If it's there and I don't see it, I guess I'm gonna get to be it. I'm just looking for more justice in this world. And I'm looking for more singing in this world. I'm looking for more singing in this world. If it's there and I don't see it, I guess I'm gonna get to be it. I'm just looking for more singing in this world. Justice. And I'm looking for more justice in this world. Compassion. I'm looking for compassion in this world. Peace. I'm looking for more peace in this world. Loving. I'm looking for more loving in this world. Kindness. I'm looking for more kindness in this world. More kindness. I'm looking for more kindness in this world.
Wow, David Roth, thank you so much. What a really very good sentiment about what it is we are all looking for in this world and what it is we can all be giving right back to this world to make an enormous difference. It brings to mind the Antidote film that we have talked about sometimes in this room and that we're going to be having a screening of at some point in the next couple of months, because the theme of that was, in fact, kindness. I think there was a 10-year-old in the movie who says, if it weren't for kindness, we'd all be maniacs, or something profound like that. So David, that was beautiful. Thank you for singing about kindness and helping us think about kindness. It's just a perfect way to be in this space with this amazing community. So before we turn it over to the discussion time with you and David, with David and David, I am wondering if you have something else in this space that you are going to share that may be, in fact, celebrating someone who we celebrated a couple days ago in here because she was having a birthday. But just the sheer number of the birthday makes me want to sing about it again. So this is going out to Ione. We did not know she was going to be in the room, and we are so glad you're here. David, thank you so much.
Yeah, I'm going back to my older material. This song is about 15 minutes old. Yeah. And it's my pleasure to take a stab at this. I'm not even sure I've played it all the way through, but you know, life is too short for rehearsals, and I also believe if you're not living on the edge, you're taking up too much room. So here goes something. Ione, she's a Wisconsin girl, raised up on a farm. A one-room school through the 10th grade, and she could milk a cow. Made her way to Michigan and went to work at Ford. She married a musician, and I would say he scored. She had 4 kids and gave up meat at 70 years old. Joined a hiking club at 90, fearless, strong, and bold. Ione, a lifelong feminist, she shines the way for us. Oh, happy birthday to Ione, we sing for you with love. When you're talking about a temperature, 102 is poor. Same thing for a batting average or a bowling score. But when you're talking birthdays, the more the merrier. So happy birthday to Ione, keep having more and more.
Happy birthday, Ione. Happy 102nd remarkable, amazing birthday. We are so glad that you have spent your birthday and your birthday plus in this room with us. David Roth, thank you for a remarkable, amazing, amazing song. There's actually another young lady in this room today who is in Poland who you sang to when she was turning 10. So David Roth, the master of birthday songs for all decades. Thank you so much, David. Thank you again. Let's all wish Ione another amazing birthday shout out. Ione, this is for you. David, I'm going to turn it over to you to see if you guys would like to chat about something, anything you feel like chatting about. But please not those sports things. No, I'm just kidding.
No worries, no worries.
No. You know what? The song you did reminds me. It's kind of a prologue to the president's speech last night. It talks about what was important. That speech last night was a unification type of speech, and I don't know if that influenced your words today, because I know you're kind of like this all the time, but that was the first thing that it's an anthem-like song for what we need to do as a country.
I didn't get to see the speech last night because I was doing an online performance, but I've heard excerpts. But this is me. I'm lined up with, a more compassionate, truthful way
Yeah.
of governing together. I've been behind it my whole life, and I imagine that that's the way the president was speaking and the tone with which he spoke last night. And I'm still wrapping my mind around truth and normalcy again, after
Yeah.
like for me what was 4 years of brain
Agony.
shattering, rambling
Yeah.
disbelief,
Yeah.
So I appreciate what appears to me the president's effort to work on this stuff and not be sure the cameras are aimed at him or that he's grabbing headlines, but he really looks like he's working really hard. I think Ione could be on his cabinet because, his experience, however many, 47, 50 years in the Senate, has led to this approach, which is so important for us now. And I'm sure Ione would be a good advisor in that department, too, based on the things she's done over the course of her life.
Sure. No, it's well put. Well put. What do you got coming up in the world?
Hey, any of you guys in New
We have
England
live
or New
gigs.
Hampshire specifically, I got my first live concert booking for July 4th this summer. I'm going to be playing at a sustainable farm in New Hampshire, in Kensington. It's called the Crow's Feet Farm, F-E-A-T. And I was hoping Karen, one of the Shakers and Movers, might show up today because we had a great connection yesterday. And she's hired me to come and play a 4th of July concert outdoors, at their farm, with a sound system and all that. And I'm very honored that, she's got a whole season of Sundays, including Tracy Grammer and, whole bunches of great different kinds of musicians going to be playing out there every Sunday. And I love what she said on behalf of artists. She said, my husband's and my whole goal in presenting this is to make as much money for the artists as possible, and I said, so know that it's a nonprofit kind of venture, but we'll do the best we can. I said, well, I think that the Farmer's Almanac and the Folk Singer's Almanac are both funded on the principle of, money not first.
Yeah, that's good.
Karen is actually here, and she has shouted out her hello-ness and her here-ness, and she's also put the Crow's Feet Farm logo into the chat so everybody can find David's concert. Thank you, Karen.
Could I just ask, would it be cool if I asked her to say a couple words about this beautiful project she's doing up there? Would that be okay, Joe?
Yeah, it's totally fine with me. I'm going to just find her very quickly and ask her to unmute if she would like. Karen, would you like to unmute? I have sent you an ask to unmute button.
Okay, I'm unmuted. I'm here. Hi, everybody.
Hi, Karen.
Little shy because this is the first time. So appreciative of David's invitation to listen in. This is amazing. This is just amazing, and I'm so glad that he is going to be singing on July 4th. And we've got, I guess, 11 or 12 concerts. Every other Sunday, we're going to do one, like a big format concert under the band shell tent. And then on the alternating Sundays, what we're calling a patio concert. So if you go to the website, it's showing what we had last summer. Okay, so I was waiting for David to confirm. Now we're going to get it up on the website for this summer. And just so pleased to say that, as I told him yesterday, his song, This Is the Year, has been living in my brain for like 10 years. And it's going to be the theme song for this summer concert series. So thank you, David. I can't wait.
It's nice to meet you here, Karen, even though we spoke on the phone yesterday. Thank you for saying a few words. Okay, back to you, Mr. Eisner.
Well, I like the concept of calling it a sustainable farm, because that's almost has a double meaning. As farms go away at a rapid number, we need more farms, and calling one a sustainable farm is great.
Yeah, I encourage you to go to that website because it's fascinating about the history of the farm and what they're trying to do up there, all working cooperatively to regenerate the soil, to bring it back to its full vibrancy, and to make really healthy food that's available at low cost for the community. It's amazing. So it's worth a look-see.
Hey, I'm wondering if we can just shout out, get some hand waves from the folks in this room who are in driving distance, and use that liberally, from David Roth's concert in New Hampshire. I know we've got Kevin. There you go, Kevin. Good. We've got Mabel and Bob. I know that. We've got. I know there's some Mainers in the room. I know. Rick in Vermont. Yeah. Okay, David Roth. Hopefully we're gonna and Karen. Hopefully we're gonna all see you there. That's so exciting. Right back to you, David.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Or
it's
both.
that's good. That's good. The idea of sustainable has and ethically produced has also entered the music business. There is a guitar company, Breedlove,
Yep.
that is now, they have a whole series of acoustic guitars that are called organics, and they're all sustainable woods as opposed to destroying rainforests or depleting woods. So Tom Bedell, the owner of Breedlove, if you're looking for a reason to get involved in a guitar, and you're wondering which one Breedlove's, you score twice. You support a company that's based out of Bend, Oregon, and they're doing wonderful work. So the idea of sustainable. Yeah, what do you got? You pulled out something there.
Well, I just pulled this out as another example of a
carbon
guitar that's
fiber.
not.
I remember
not
that.
Out of
Yes.
wood. This is made out of carbon fiber, and we had a lot of fun with this. David and I did. We did a fundraiser about, I want to say 3 years ago, to support a local group in the Mid-Atlantic that worked with people with different abilities.
Yep.
And it was at a big church in Alexandria, as I recall. And the Rain Song Guitar Company, north of Seattle, donated one of their $2,000 guitars to the concert for a raffle, saying we could keep all the proceeds. So we had the guitar at the concert, and I really lusted after that guitar.
I know.
But I wasn't allowed to buy a ticket because I was,
That's
sort of
right.
like on the team. It would, be like insider trading or something like that.
Yeah, that
So
would never happen.
it was a great success.
Yeah, it was.
I have
It was-
that guitar at the concert, and it was sitting on display at David's beautiful store in Tacoma Park. A couple months later, I went to Woodinville, Washington, north of Seattle. Ironically, Woodinville, Washington is where a guitar that has no wood whatsoever
Right.
on it is made. And the Rain Song, I went in to thank Ashvin, the owner, for his generous donation, and I said, man, I really wanted that guitar. He says, well, guess what? We're giving you another one. So he handed me this guitar as a gift because I said, why in the world? He says, because I like what you're doing, and I like what you did, and I like the causes you play for. So I got myself an indestructible guitar, which is the one I take on the river in Idaho to Ion's daughter, who's from Idaho. This is the one I take because it's waterproof and indestructible. But I'm trying to find out ways to do it damage. Haven't found any yet.
No, people are skeptical because they say, oh, well, it's not wood. It can't sound very good. And then they play it, and it's like, let's see. Carbon fiber has the density of basically rosewood and ebony. I mean, so it has a lot of the same
Well, when I
acoustic
come to your
properties.
communities in person and I fly again with my one guitar, this is the one that I take because
Yeah.
it's not damageable. And I don't take it because of that. I take it because it sounds great. And if I had to have one guitar that I know was going to show up in one piece, that's the one. So when I come to see you all in person, and I look forward to that, then I will bring it. Even Kentucky, Deborah.
Uh-oh. Well, yeah, we have to set something up, but basically we're starting to, things are finally opening up. I suggest that when we run concerts with people, live performances, as we used to refer to them, we're just going to say, if you haven't been vaccinated, don't come. It's not safe for you, and we want you to be safe at the concert, and it's not safe for other people, so get your vaccines and come. And Maryland's done now a very good job in getting plenty of vaccines. They were a little slow on the uptake, but they got them now. And so I think, we're sort of looking at September for things pretty open. So,
I'm just a little slight detour here, but don't overlook. This is nature's reminder to us, I believe. Don't overlook the opportunity to change your lifestyle a little bit and
Right.
to eat better food and to take supplements like zinc and vitamin D and omega-3 oils, things like that. This is our opportunity not to just depend on, the
Right.
scientific companies to provide, a pill or a shot to make everything better. It's a kind of a wake-up call for me to eat better and to take better supplements. And I think a study I read showed that a high percentage, 75% of people who were hospitalized for COVID in the United States were overweight or obese. So there is something about lifestyle that contributes to susceptibility to COVID. So this is my opportunity to make my lifestyle a little healthier, even in small ways.
Yeah, I've done the same thing. I'm walking more because there's no live dances around anywhere. Incidentally, Joe is a wonderful waltz partner. I don't, it's just another skill. She has that long, slender, gliding body that makes any dancer look even better if you're waltzing with Joe. So I remember those days.
Thank you so much for that. I miss dancing so much. How many people in this room miss dancing? And it's one of the things I have the hardest time imagining how we go back to it at a contra dance where there isn't a person in the room that you haven't actually physically touched when you leave. And I cannot wait until whatever it is that's going to give us the dancing ability again. But I do also want to shout out, as we're talking about overlooking things, the pandemic gave us maybe a deeper think on what people who live naturally in isolation live like. How tough it is for them to sing, have access to the arts, build community. And as we're talking about opening, I think one of the charges to those of us who are in the nonprofits art world is going to be, how do we continue programming to folks who are not going to be joining us, whether it's distance or disability or immunocompromised or whatever else it is. How are we going to continue to program with them and to them and continue to have them as part of our community? And one thing I can say is that right here in the Daily Antidote of Song, we've got you covered, because we are here ad eternitatum, as my mother would say. So Mom, if you're in the room, that one was for you. And I have to put in my own $2,000 guitar story, because I actually have one. And how often is it that you have a $2,000 guitar story and someone else does too? So, right. The Folk Alliance, with some of the folks in the room have been to the Folk Alliance conference, North American Folk Alliance. One year was raffling off a $2,000 guitar. I bought one ticket, and I had at that point never played guitar, and I won the guitar. And for the rest of the conference, as all of these 40-year veterans of guitar playing were coming up to me and saying, "Oh man, you're so lucky, I really wanted that. How long have you been playing?" I answered, "How do you say I've never played the guitar before?" Anyway, I took a train back from that conference from Vancouver all the way back to Montreal, and then drove home, and I played the guitar for 4 straight days on the train. So by the time I came home, I had more hours under my belt than one would normally have over a 4-day period. So thank you, David, for all of your sharing. Thank you, David and David, for all of your sharing. Roth and Eisner.
Sounds like a law firm.
Exactly.
I'm wondering, I also want to shout out again another thanks to Karen for jumping in the room today from New Hampshire and helping us learn about her incredible program and farm. And I would like to ask David whether or not either of you have anything else you'd like to add before we move into our favorite next part.
Well, I'm just happy that I'm so lucky that I landed in this week that was sponsored by David's. I don't even know how that happened, but I'm really glad that I ended up in your week, David, among the 5 or 7 people.
Well, it was fixed. It was rigged. It was just like, say, Joe winning a guitar. The fix was in. So I want to mention that imtfolk.org. If you go to that. That's our nonprofit, the very same one that David has performed in under the banner many times. We're running a Zoom concert tomorrow, and it's at 8 o'clock. It is Abby Posner, another performer named Jenner Fox, and a duo from England, the Black Feathers. It'll be the 3 of them. It's free. Again, make a donation. IMT pays the musicians a small stipend, but they really rely on people, of course, since there aren't many live gigs, this is important to the artists. And if you like what you hear, and I think you will, tune in at 8 o'clock. It's imtfolk.org. You go to the website, you will you get all the information you need. So that's my plug for our nonprofit.
And I'll say one more thing, Joe. I had the wonderful opportunity to sing for Deborah Denenfeld a couple of weeks ago at her dance event. So that was really quite great. I would misspeak the description of your group, Deborah. So if you want to unmute and just remind everybody about this dancing community that you graciously invited me to, that you've been doing for a year as well.
Oh, thank you, David. Primarily, we are looking to serve veterans and military who have PTSD and or brain injury, but because of COVID, we're offering it on Facebook, and it's open to anybody in the whole world. And we get people from everywhere, and it's very simple. It's a family dance, very simple, and we always take a break for a song. And I was so thrilled to be able to have David come and lead us in a song that really empowers people who have all different kinds of disabilities and abilities.
Deborah, thank you so much. I have been to Deborah's dance parties, and I will just say David Eisner's description of the waltz. You see that right up and in person. Deborah just dances around on the screen in the most graceful and amazingly beautiful ways to watch. And to David Roth, who says that he doesn't know how exactly this partnership or this week happened, David Eisner has given away that we've been dancing for 25 years. So that is how so many of the amazing Daily Antidote partnerships happen, is a lifetime of incredibly great friendships and musical relationships that I've had. And I'm so, so happy that this one came together like this. David Eisner, I'm going to throw it to you for our last line.
I think we go back to the chorus. Yes.
Yeah, we go back to the chorus, don't we?
Got to. When in doubt, go back to the chorus.
And David, you and I are going to have a talk about why you have kept Joe a secret from me for all these years.
Yeah, well, yeah, okay.
I'm looking for more justice in this world. I'm looking for more justice in this world. If it's there and I don't see it, I guess I'm gonna get to be it. I'm just looking for more justice in this world. And I'm looking for more dancing in this world. I'm looking for more dancing in this world. If it's there and I don't see it, I guess I'm gonna have to be it. I'm just looking for more dancing in this world. Justice. I'm looking for more justice in this world. Compassion. I'm looking for compassion in this world. Peace. I am looking for more peace in this world. Loving. I'm looking for more loving in this world. Singing. I'm looking for more singing in this world. Kindness. I'm looking for more kindness in this world. Sustainable farming. I'm looking for more sustainable farming in this world. I'm looking for more kindness in this world.
David Roth, thank you so much. David Eisner, thank you so much. Institute of Musical Tradition and Carpe Diem Arts. I will say that it was a perfect way to end, wrapping together kindness and dancing and compassion, and the fact that we opened today talking about the word antidote and the antidote film, because as Kevin in New Hampshire, I think, will thumbs me up right now, the dancing scene in the Antidote film, if you have not seen the Antidote film yet, it is just a complete baller and beautiful, and exactly that intersection. Kindness, dancing, compassion, justice, actually, all right there in that one scene in the film. So we look forward to sharing that film with you at some point. David Roth, thank you for the perfect song for the day. David Eisner, thank you for being a great discussion partner. Edie Abadou, thank you for being on the tech today. Facebook Live, thank you for joining us today, and we hope you'll come sing with us again tomorrow. Or the person that is singing tomorrow. Why don't I ever remember?
Rick.
I think you said Rick Pagliari. That would be great.
Thank you. Who is singing tomorrow? Rick Pagliari, who's in the room with us right now. And Rick, it's my day scramble, nothing to do with my loving of Rick's scramble. So thank you, Rick. We can't wait to sing with you tomorrow. Thank you, everybody, again for being here. And big shout outs to everybody on Facebook Live for joining. Ciao, ciao for now.